Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Hello, hi Sia, hello Roma, welcome to the session guys. Hello Saurav, कैसे हो आप? Welcome both the Sauravs. Okay, so guys, good to see all of you join in the session today. So चलिए start करते हैं guys. Lots on our agenda today. We have to solve some important previous year questions. And keeping with the trend guys, जो हमने marathon session में शुरू किया था, today we're going to take up VA, but as per your request, during this week, I will also take up PYQs of RCs. Okay, hello Kittu, welcome to the session. So guys, I hope all of you are doing well. How was your weekend? Good, bad, ugly. Hello Sunil, welcome. Hello guys. Okay. Yes, sorry, I had a look at your query on Telegram. I will get back to you. ओके सो वेलकम टू द सेशन गाइस. चलिए आज के सेशन की शुरुआत करते हैं विद VRC PYQ. सो वी गोना पिक अप फ्रॉम वेयर वी लेफ्ट ऑफ इन द मैराथन सेशन. तो ये उसका कंटिन्यूएशन होगा. ओके आई थिंक यस, तो मैराथन सेशन में आपको याद होगा वी स्टॉप्ड एट दिस क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, उसका कंटिन्यूएशन करते हैं क्योंकि हमारा स्लॉट 2 बाकी है कैट 2023 का, उसके क्वेश्चंस तो वो हमको कवर करने हैं. हाँ ओके डांस या यस टुडे प्रॉमिस आपको मेरे तरफ से क्वेश्चंस मिल जाएंगे. ओके चलिए गाइस शुरू करते हैं. सो द एजेंडा ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर सीरीज इज मैनीफोल्ड. एक तो ये कि लाइव क्लास में आप अपने डाउट सॉल्व कर सको, क्योंकि मेनी ऑफ यू हैव बीन टेलिंग मी कि आपको सेंटेंस प्लेसमेंट में या पैराजम्बल में या इन टॉपिक्स में एक्यूरेसी नहीं आ रही है. तो वन रीजन डज नॉट फिट एवरीवन. आपके कई अलग अलग कारण हो सकते हैं कि ओके वाई सी इज नॉट गेटिंग एक्यूरेसी कुड बी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम वाई किट्टू इज नॉट गेटिंग एक्यूरेसी. सो प्लीज मेक श्योर कि आप लाइव क्लास में अपने डाउट्स पूछो. एंड इट्स ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू गो थ्रू PYQs. आई डोंट नो इफ यू आर गोइंग थ्रू इट ऑन योर ओन और नॉट, बट आई हैव टू मेक यू गो थ्रू इट. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव टेकन अप दिस पर्टिकुलर सीरीज. ओके चलिए गाइस, दिस इज द क्वेश्चन ऑन योर स्क्रीन. सेंटेंस प्लेसमेंट का क्वेश्चन है. सेंटेंस प्लेसमेंट बोल लो इसे, सेंटेंस इंसर्शन बोल लो. ओके डर लग रहा है भाई, बिकॉज there's less than 100 days left to the CAT examination. So don't worry. Okay, I don't want to go with the cliche line डर के आगे जीत है and all of that. So see, this is very very common. Okay, this is very normal. You call it डर, you call it nervousness, you call it anxiety, you can call it by any of these names. Don't worry. Okay, it's very normal, it's very natural. Okay, just don't let it hamper your preparation. Okay, don't let it stop you. ठीक है, do remember कि you're not alone, you're not the only one who's feeling this. Or find something which will help you keep calm in all of this chaos. So that could be music, or that could be just going down for a walk. I used to do that when I was studying back then. मेरे को कभी भी जब बहुत कुछ मतलब it used to feel really heavy, or there was too much to take in or too much to absorb, or just that accuracy was not coming in, or whatever, when डर लग रहा है, things are not going my way, so I would always just go down for a walk, and भले 15-20 minutes or whatever, just go down for a walk, and it used to get cleared, everything, like I used to feel better. So please make sure कि आप अपने लिए कुछ ऐसा ढूंढो which will keep you rooted, okay, and which will keep you sane in all of this chaos. Chalo, so Saurav has his answer. What about the others? So guys, you can also share. ठीक है, आप में से what do you do to keep calm? What do you do to stay, sane? Come on guys. Okay, Kittu says option 2, Saurav says option 1. What about the others? Come on, everyone. Are you sure? Or if you're sure, good evening, Mr. PK. चलो गाइस, सो देयर इज अ कंफ्यूजन बिटवीन 1 and 2, राइट? सो उसको सॉल्व करते हैं. Dualism was long held as the defining feature of developing countries in contrast to developed countries where frontier technologies and high productivity were assumed to prevail. Okay, रूमा, चलो मैं आपको सिखाती हूँ, आओ. At the core of development economics lies the idea of productive dualism, that poor countries' economies are split between a narrow modern sector that uses advanced technologies and a larger traditional sector characterized by very low productivity. Okay, namaste Gautam. Okay, I'll wait. ठीक है, आप में से कुछ लोग अभी तक solve कर रहे हो, then I'll wait. Come on. See guys, इस question जब तक PK you're solving it, I'll just give a general tip or guidance to others. Guys, in this sort of a question, any verbal ability question, चाहे वो para jumble है, odd one out है, hello नीलू, sentence insertion है, guys, दो चीज का बड़ा ध्यान रखना. एक है language और दूसरा है logic. Okay, first I give importance to language. तो जब भी आप para jumble पढ़ते हो, आपने देखा होगा, I always mark out the language clues. Same with odd one out. Here also there's a very important language clue, and that language clue will help you get your answer. Guys, ये जो nouns pronouns के links है, adjectives का order है, first positive degree, then comparative degree, then superlative degree, जो importance है of conjunctions like but, yet, though, although, these are very important and these will help you get your answer. Okay, so जहाँ पर भी आपको ऐसे language clues दिखे, okay, ये देखो, ये quotation एक important language clue है ना? This distinction is an important clue. As a result is an important language clue, right? So please make sure, yeah, correct Saurav, please make sure कि आप इन language clues पे focus करो. ठीक है, आप यहाँ पे देखोगे, यहाँ पे the word dualism को quotations में डाला है, means they have introduced this now. ठीक है, इसको यहाँ पे introduce किया है. So पहले आप किसी चीज को introduce करोगे in quotations and then you will casually keep using it. So before I just use the word dualism, I will have to put dualism in quotations. Okay, we have done this, right? If you remember, पहले full form आता है, फिर short form आता है, पहले introduction आता है in quotations, फिर उसको casually refer किया जाता है, right? Now, second चीज, so one का placement हट गया. This distinction, which distinction? This distinction, which distinction? The distinction between developing countries and developed countries. क्योंकि यहाँ पे बोला गया ना, this distinction between developed and advanced economies. Which distinction? Where have they spoken about the distinction? यहाँ पे अगर आप देखोगे, यहाँ पे वो डिस्टिंक्शन नहीं आया है डेवलप्ड और डेवलपिंग में, वो डिस्टिंक्शन इसी लाइन में आया है, डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज एंड डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज. सो दैट इज व्हाई दिस हैज टू कम हियर. This distinction, which distinction? The distinction referred to in the sentence given. So that is why your answer option will be 2. Okay, you can easily get this, guys. Please focus on language clues. Yes, after that it no longer appears. Very good, Saurav. Okay, please focus on language clues, guys. Come on, next one, 19th one. If you want, I will arrange one class जहाँ पे मैं सिर्फ आपको जितने भी language clues हमने past में discuss किए हैं या over the questions discuss किए हैं, I'll brief you on that. Okay, it's very important. Come on, next one, guys. You have to identify the odd sentence. Which sentence is not a part of the paragraph? Come on. Come on, everyone. Okay, why not one? PK as explained. ये देखो, यहाँ पे जो word dualism है उसको quotations में डाला है. पहले quotation में आएगा, फिर ऐसी without quotation का reference आएगा हमेशा. ओके, सो पहले कोटेशन में मतलब आप उस वर्ड को इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हो या कॉइन कर रहे हो, फिर आप उसको एवे यूज कर रहे हो. सो फर्स्ट यू हैव टू पुट द कोटेशन. सो दैट इज वाई कोटेशन इज देयर हियर. यहाँ पे कोटेशन वाला रेफरेंस नहीं है, तो ये फर्स्ट नहीं हो सकता. ये वो कोटेशन के बाद में आप उसको ऐसे यूज कर सकते हो. ओके, राइट. लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. कम ऑन. Which sentence is the odd one out? Come on. Come on, everyone. Nineteenth question on your screens. मतलब this is a continuation of our previous 2 lectures. ठीक है, आप लोग बोल रहे हो 3, 2, 1. ओके, चलो let's solve this. 1, 2 और 3. ओके, इसको solve करते हैं. Self care particularly links to loneliness, behavioral problems and negative academic outcomes. Latchkey children refers to children who routinely return home from school to empty homes and take care of themselves for extended periods of time. So यहाँ पे देखोगे आपको एक टर्म कॉइन किया गया है और उसका मीनिंग या डेफिनेशन दिया गया है. ओके, फर्स्ट रीडिंग में यू हैव टू कैटेगराइज एंड यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई द लैंग्वेज क्लूज. Although self-care generally points to negative outcomes, it is important to consider that the bulk of research has yet to track long-term consequences. In research and practice, the phrase children in self-care has come to replace latchkey in an effort to more accurately reflect the nature of their circumstances. So instead of calling them latchkey children, now they are calling them children in self-care. Although parents might believe that self-care would be beneficial for development, recent research has found quite the opposite. मतलब ऐसे नहीं हो रहा है. It is not going to help them. See, now you have to find mandatory pairs. Okay, hello Ritik, welcome to the session. You have to find mandatory pairs. Now, do you understand, guys, the link between 5 and 1? 5 and 1. 5 says उनको लगता है कि बेनिफिशियल है, पर एक्चुअली बेनिफिशियल नहीं है. क्यों बेनिफिशियल नहीं है, क्या नेगेटिव आउटकम्स है, सो वो 1 में एक्सप्लेन्ड है. ओके, इट लीड्स टू लोनलीनेस, बिहेवियरल प्रॉब्लम्स, नेगेटिव एकेडमिक आउटकम्स. ओके, सो 5 and 1 का लिंक है. एक तो फर्स्ट ये मैंडेटरी पेयर हो गया. ऑब्वियसली व्हाट इज द टॉपिक हियर, हुम आर यू रेफरिंग टू, सेल्फ केयर किसको आप सेल्फ केयर में डाल रहे हो. ठीक है, किसके साथ ये हो रहा है, तो वो कौन है, वो ये चिल्ड्रन है. राइट, सो दिस मीनिंग और डेफिनेशन विल ऑल्सो कम फर्स्ट कि refers to children who routinely return home from school to empty homes, take care of themselves. So this is the whole theme, this is the whole context. तो आप 2 को नहीं निकाल सकते हो. राइट, वरना तो parents might believe self care for whom, कौन से बच्चों की बात कर रहे हो आप. ओके, और अगर आप बोल रहे हो कि 2 odd one out है, फिर 4 कैसे आ सकता है, come to replace latchkey. Now what is this latchkey? So in order to explain 4 I need 2, right? So without 2 4 will fall out. तो आप 2 को तो odd one out नहीं बता सकते हो, है ना. So 5 and 1 का एक लिंक हो जाएगा and 2 is obviously the opener. Now it's either going to be 3, okay, or it's going to be 4. Now in research and practice, the phrase children in self-care has come to replace latchkey in an effort to more accurately reflect the nature of their circumstances. अब ये हमको बताना है कि self care term क्यों यूज होने लग गया. पहले तो यहाँ पे latchkey बोला था, पर फिर 5 and 1 में they are using self care. तो which sentence indicates the transition? The sentence which indicates the transition is 4, कि इनको latchkey बुलाने की जगह self care बुला रहे हैं, and that is why. And then 5 and 1 talks about children in self care. Okay, hello, hi Sushri, no problem. Hello Ved, Ved Mitra, welcome to the session. Now if you look at, so odd one out over here is actually 3. Okay, answer is 3. Now why? Although self-care generally points to negative outcomes, it is important to consider that the bulk of research has yet to track long-term consequences. अब ये this could be a part of the same article, but not necessarily the same para. अब long-term consequences क्या है उसके बारे में और कोई sentence बात नहीं करता है, and it is like an independent statement. बाकियों को आप निकाल नहीं सकते हो, 5 and 1 को निकाल नहीं सकते हो, 2 को निकाल नहीं सकते हो, 4 को भी नहीं निकाल सकते हो, because 4 is introducing the word self-care. ठीक है, so what will you take out? Okay, so that is why the odd one out over here is 3. So this is a tough odd one out. Reason being, it's not like sare, it's not like apples and oranges. All the statements look linked. All the statements look connected. We have picked the odd one out through our arrangement. Okay, and the basis is the independent statement or the last one out. Okay, so you have to link. That is very, very crucial. Okay, I hope this is clear, right? सेल्फ केयर की बात कर रहे हैं 3 and 4. करेक्ट. नो, सी इट्स नॉट जस्ट कि यहाँ पे सेल्फ केयर दिया है तो आप लगा रहे हो. ठीक है, अब आप ओके देन पीके व्हिच सेंटेंस डू यू वांट टू एलिमिनेट? आप बोलोगे 2 को एलिमिनेट करेंगे, पर 2 को एलिमिनेट कर दिए तो 4 में लैच की क्या है वो क्लियर नहीं होगा, है ना. और फिर आप बोलोगे ठीक है मैम फिर 2 को रखते हैं, चलो 4 को एलिमिनेट कर देंगे. ठीक है, फिर मैं बोलूंगी अच्छा 2 में लैच की चिल्ड्रन यूज किया गया है, फिर 3 में डायरेक्टली सेल्फ केयर बोल दिया. अभी कौन सेल्फ केयर कर रहा है, किसका सेल्फ केयर है, सेल्फ केयर क्यों यूज किया है सडनली? तो उस एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए हमको 4 भी चाहिए कि अब इसको लैच की नहीं बुलाते, चलो सेल्फ केयर बुलाते हैं. ओके, सो 2 and 4 are connected more closely because of the latchkey का term or coining, and 5 and 1 are connected because of the consequences, short-term outcomes. Okay, clear? Got it? Clear everyone? Chalo, let's go to the next one. Again, you have to identify the odd one out. Guys, please remember, CAT में आजकल जितने भी odd one out आ रहे हैं, bulk research, हाँ इसीलिए 3 odd one out है, correct. bulk वो 3 इसीलिए odd one out है. Okay, and see guys, जितने भी odd one out आ रहे हैं, they are all you have to arrange it in the right order, and you take out the sentence which is independent or which is least consequential or the last one out. So it's very important for you to follow the para jumble route. Okay, तो इसीलिए अगर आप सोचोगे ना, that is why they have removed para jumble also in the last year, because odd one out में वो cover हो रहा था. Come on. Come on, everyone. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. What about the others? Okay. Okay, guys, let's have a look at it. So all of you want to go with 2. Well, I'm very happy because the answer option over here is 2. Okay, let's quickly have a look at it. The banning of Northern Lights could be considered a precursor to censoring books for moral, worldview or religious reasons. But what is Northern Lights? Okay, what Northern Lights are you talking about? you're basically talking about the the widely acclaimed fantasy novel Northern Lights. तो नहीं सिया, अगर आप सोचोगे 4 has to come before 1 ना, because 4 is giving the complete description. Guys, you're ignoring basic language clues. Widely acclaimed fantasy novel Northern Lights. Now what is Northern Lights? पूरा description यहाँ पे है, so that should come before 1. Okay, was banned in some parts of the US and was the second most challenged book in the US. Okay, the banning of Northern Lights could be considered as a precursor to censoring books for moral worldview or religious reasons. The American Library Association documented an unparalleled number of reported book challenges in 2022, about 2,500 unique titles. Okay, now the banning and challenging of books in the US has escalated to an unprecedented level. अगर आप देखोगे 3 and 5 are also connected because this is unprecedented level. मतलब ऐसे कभी नहीं हुआ है, इतना ज़्यादा कभी नहीं हुआ है. क्या कैसे बता सकते हैं हम? 2,500 unique titles. So this is talking about the level at which this is happening. Again, unprecedented, unparalleled. So 3 and 5 are connected. 4 and 1 are connected. Okay. So no, it will be 3, 5, 4 and 1. 4 and 1 are specific to Northern Lights. 3 and 5 are general. Okay. So general and then specific. So 3, 5, 4, 1. Got it, guys? Clear with this, everyone? Banning and challenging of books in the US, unprecedented level. You give the data, you give the statistics. Then 4 and 1. Now 2Q odd one out here. Attempt to ban books are attempts to silence authors who have summoned immense courage in telling their stories. Okay. So अगर आप देखोगे यहाँ पे again this would be like an independent statement. Last one out, odd one out. Okay, let's go to the next one. Para jumble, guys. Please focus on these language clues, guys. Don't keep making these mistakes. Come on now. Language clues पे focus करो. Come on. 21st one. Come on, try this out. Come on, everyone. Okay, let's have a look at this. Contemporary African writing like Bottled Leopard voices this theme using 2 children and 2 backgrounds to juxtapose. Juxtapose मतलब एक तरीके का contradiction. Okay, side by side वाला. 2 varying cultures. Okay. Now, if you have juxtaposition, pose basically means to place. अगर आपने देखा होगा like there are certain magazines covers like जहाँ पे दिखाते हैं like the new India and the old India, or the rich country and the poor country, या the tallest man and the shortest man. तो वो एक तरीके का juxtaposition है. Okay. Right. Now, which is the next language clue? The next important language clue is this. However, their views contradict the reality, for a rich and sustaining local African cultural ethos exists for all who care to see and experience. Western Christian concepts tend to deny or feign. Feign basically means to pretend ignorance about the existence of a genuine and enduring indigenous African tradition. Okay, so guys, most of you have got it right. Okay, let me just explain this. Now, 1 is not the opener because of this. Okay, so 1 opener nahi hai. 2 may be explores the conflict. Which conflict? 3 भी opener नहीं हो सकता. So definitely 4 is the opener. Okay, so we are going to start off with 4. उसके बाद the existence of a genuine and enduring indigenous African tradition. Now you just capitalize on these language clues. ठीक है, इन language clues को देखो. 3 देखो. However, their views contradict the reality. They are feigning or denying. Feigning or denying. मतलब their views contradict the reality. There over here basically refers to Western Christian concepts. Okay, there refers to the Western Christian concepts. So 4 and 3 का एक connection होगा. Okay. Next, the conflict. अगर आप conflict देखोगे तो ये conflict क्या है? ये conflict है this juxtaposition of these two varying cultures, two differences, वो जो like how they are clashing, that conflict. So 1 and 2 का एक link होगा. So the order is 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Yes, very good. Come on, let's go to the next one. Chalo guys, again para jumble. Come on, try this out. Feign. No, feign, F-E-I-G-N. Feign basically means, okay, I think Ritik, you're confused between two words. One is F-E-I-G-N and the other one is F-A-I-N. Okay, F-E-I-G-N ये है यहाँ पे. F-E-I-G-N का मतलब है pretend करना. If you feigned an illness just to get out of class. So F-E-I-G-N, feign, basically means pretend करना. Faking it. Okay. And F-A-I-N वाला feign basically means unwilling. Okay, come on. Come on, everyone. Take your time, Ruma. Okay. Okay. Yes, most of you have got it right. Guys, the answer option over here is 4, 1, 3, 2. Okay, थोड़ा सा tricky है, देखते हैं. Like the ants that make up a colony, no single neuron holds complex information like self-awareness, hope, or pride. So it's not the work of a single neuron. Okay. Although the human brain is not yet understood enough to identify the mechanism by which emergence functions. Now, which emergence are you talking about? Okay, that is mentioned or defined or introduced here. It's called an emergent property of the brain. So, 4 हमारा opener होगा because it basically introduces the theme. Nonetheless, the sum of all neurons in the nervous system generate complex human emotions like fear and joy. So, अगर आप देखोगे 1 and 3 is a contradiction कि single neuron नहीं होता है. It is the sum of all neurons. Okay, so 1 and 3 का एक link होगा. So 4 is the introduction. 1 and 3 are linked because it's not the work of a single neuron. It's the work of, it's the sum of all neurons. So 4, 1, 3. And then if you look at 2, Although the human brain is not yet understood enough, मतलब हमारे पास ये थोड़ी सी जानकारी है पर पूरी जानकारी नहीं है. Okay, this is most neurobiologists agree that complex interconnections among the parts give rise to qualities. Okay, so this is the conclusion. So that's why the order is 4, 1, 3, 2. Clear everyone? Got this? Yes? Okay, wonderful. So guys, we'll stop here. Okay, for now. इसको हम वापस कल कंटिन्यू करेंगे. So please make sure that all of you attend the session tomorrow again at 5 PM. Tomorrow we will also have a master class. ठीक है, तो आज और कल मिला के we should be able to do 2023 and 2024. वो खत्म हो जाना चाहिए. हाँ, this is PYQ. So अगर आप ऊपर देखोगे, mention the year and the slot also for your reference. Okay, so guys, if there's any topic that you want us to take a session on, please make sure that you fill up the Google form, which is attached in the description box below. And, I will, and we, all three of us, will arrange a session on it respective to our topics. So thank you everyone for joining in, and I will see you all tomorrow again at 5 PM. Take care everyone and keep preparing. Thank you so much for joining in. Bye-bye.